cold preached every Sunday from a pulpit built of pine, with honey on his breakfast biscuit and damnation on his mind. By July the church stood empty, but a low hymn filled the hall, not from any living choir, from the bees inside the walls. Hear the bees inside the walls, working where the daylight ends. They make their honey out of secrets, wax and scripture, blood and sin. You can smoke them from the rafters, you can tear the plaster down, but the bees inside the walls know what fed this hungry town. When the mill closed, government flour came by rail. Coal kept half beneath the chapel, sold the rest beyond the veil, while the children chewed on cornbread thin enough to see the plate. He bought glass for every window and a silver garden gate. Hear the bees inside the walls, working where the daylight ends. They make their honey out of secrets, wax and scripture, blood and sin. You can smoke them from the rafters, you can tear the plaster down, but the bees inside the walls know what fed this hungry town. Wall, golden calm fell at our feet. Every cell held scraps of paper, family names and pounds of wheat. Then the swarm rose round the pulpit, blackened every window pane. Cole ran barefoot through the graveyard, calling mercy by its name. Now the bees have left the walls, but their honey won't turn sweet. It tastes of empty winter cupboards and the children cold deceived. We poured every jar upon his grave, watched it soak into the ground, and the bees inside the walls built their kingdom farther down. Come spring, no flowers touch the churchyard, no birds settle on the cross, but beneath Reverend Cole's headstone, something golden dripped like loss. Lies gray delivered winter from a Ford with chains on tires, carried pension checks and postcards past the frozen telephone wires. For 40 years he knew each family, every widow, dog and gate, but one blue envelope stayed hidden in the lining of his coat. There's a letter in a light as gray's coat, still sealed beneath the thread. Words can starve inside an envelope long after mouths are dead. Every house received its sorrow, every name received its due, but the letter in Elias Gray's coat never made its way to you. It came from France in early springtime, 1945. From the man my mother waited for and swore was still alive. Elias loved her from the schoolhouse, watched her candle every night. So we buried that blue envelope and told her daddy died. There's a letter in Elias Gray's coat, still sealed beneath the thread. Words can starve inside an envelope long after mouths are dead. Every house received its sorrow, every name received its due, but the letter in Elias Gray's coat never made its way to you. We found him near the county mailbox, frozen upright in the snow, with one hand pressed against his heart and one beneath his coat. The letter said, I'm coming home, Ruth, meet me where the lilacs grow. On the back, and Elias writing, Lord forgive me, she can't know. From Elias Gray's coat lies open on a stone. Daddy lived till 79, believing she had gone. Every mile between two people can begin with one untruth, and the letter in Elias Gray's coat killed a love that made it through. Each February, by the mailbox, blue paper crosses through the snow. No stamp, no name, no destination, just the words, I'm coming home. I came back through the cedar trees with mud still on my Sunday shoes. The chapel bell was hanging low like it had heard the county news. Mama's Bible on the front row seat had a ribbon where her prayer ran dry, and every crow on the telephone wire turned its black head when I passed by. The preacher said, you're late again, but he never looked me in the face. There was a shovel by the hymn book stand and fresh dirt by the resting place. I heard my name in the floorboards, I saw my breath in July. Some debts don't die in the ground, Lord, they just learn how to rise. Ring, ring, Blackwater Chapel, tell the truth I couldn't tell. Every sin I buried quiet came back walking from the well. Ring, ring, Blackwater Chapel, shake the rafters, split the stone. I left town with blood on my shadow. Now my shadow followed me home. There's a girl carved in the oak out back, 2 initials and a crooked heart. I was young enough to call it love and mean enough to tear it apart. She wore blue on the riverbank, I wore pride like a loaded gun. The water kept what I never said and carried off what I'd become. Now her sister runs the general store. She won't count change into my hand. She just points toward the chapel hill like God and her both understand. I heard her laugh in the steeple, I saw her dress in the rain. Some graves don't keep their people when nobody speaks their name. Ring, ring, Blackwater Chapel, tell the truth I couldn't tell. Every sin I buried quiet, I came back walking from the well. Ring, ring, Blackwater Chapel, shake the rafters, split the stone. I left town with blood on my shadow. Now my shadow followed me home. I put my hand on the pulpit wood, and the bell rope swung by itself. I said, Lord, I remember her name. And thunder answered from the shelf. Ring, ring, Blackwater Chapel, let the whole damn valley know there are things a man can outrun till the road won't let him go. Ring, ring, Blackwater Chapel, I'll lay my lying body down. If mercy lives in this old bell, let it bury me with sound. The bell kept ringing after dawn, and nobody pulled the rope. There's a raven on the county line, watching every truck roll through. I first saw him on the morning I quit wearing my wedding blue. My wife left with the northbound weather, took the dishes, left the ring on the windowsill beside a dead moth, and a note that didn't sting. It said, you love the road more than breathing, you love silence more than me. So I drove until the dashboard cracked and the towns forgot to speak. Now that blackbird keeps on waiting where the asphalt starts to bend, like he knows I'm not just leaving, I'm running from the end. Raving on the county line, tell me what I owe. I got a ring in the ashtray and nowhere left to go. Raving on the county line, don't you laugh, don't you fly. Some men lose a woman once and lose her every mile. I slept behind a chapel with the engine ticking cold. Dreamed she stood there in the headlights with her hair all full of gold. She said home was not a prison, you just feared an open door. Then the raven hit the windshield and I woke up on the floor. At a payphone by the diner, I dialed every number slow, but the line was dead as winter and the sky was hanging low. I found her note in my shirt pocket, folded soft from being read, and the words I thought were empty started bleeding in my head. Raven on the county line, tell me what I owe. I got a ring in the ashtray and nowhere left to go. Raven on the county line, don't you laugh, don't you fly. Some men lose a woman once and lose her every mile. I turned around at sundown with a raven in my mirror, and for once the road behind me looked a little less like fear. Raven on the county line, keep your black eyes on the road. I'm carrying this ring back home like a sinner carries hope. Raven on the county line, if she's gone I'll still arrive. Some men only learn to love when the leaving lets them die. The porch light wasn't burning, but I knocked like it was. They paved Route 6 through Canaan Hollow in the summer of '62. Cut the hill behind the schoolhouse, split the Miller pasture through. My grandfather drew the survey, kept his compass clean and bright, but the road bent hard near Hollow Oak, though the county map ran straight. There's a bend where none was needed. There's a mile no map can save. Every driver slows at Hollow Oak for a road that missed the grave. White lines fade beneath the branches, headlights shake across the stones. There's a bend where none was needed, and a field that knows its own. Said limestone broke the plow blade, said the hillside wouldn't hold. Granddad blamed the springtime water and the softness of the road, but inside his metal survey box, wrapped in oilcloth dry and brown, I found 12 names drawn in pencil where the highway should run down. There's a bend where none was needed. There's a mile no map can save. Every driver slows at Hollow Oak for a road that missed the grave. White lines fade beneath the branches, headlights shake across the stones. There's a bend where none was needed, and a field that knows its own. Those 12 belong to quarry workers, buried poor without a stone. The company paid Granddad money to mark the hillside bare and lone. He moved the road but kept the payment, kept their names beneath his bed. Said I spared them from the highway. Mama said, you sold the dead. Sinking slowly, and the pavement splits like clay. 12 black shadows cross at midnight, though no house stands either way. I nailed their names to hollow oak, where the survey line was drawn. There's a bend where none was needed, but the road keeps moving on. At sunrise, every highway marker faced the hillside cold and still, and Granddad's compass spun in circles in the red dirt on the hill. Behind the house on Galloway Road, an apple tree leans east, its branches black through every spring, its roots too deep to reach. My grandmother tied white ribbons there the morning I was born, then cut them down one Christmas Eve and fed them to the storm. The apple tree blooms in winter when the ground is iron and white. Red fruit hangs beneath the branches only on the coldest nights. You can taste one and remember every promise you betrayed. That apple tree blooms in winter, but its fruit won't let you stay. Kept the cellar locked and wore the key on thread. She said the jars held summer peaches. I heard someone breathe instead when fever took her late in March. She pulled me to her bed. Never dig beneath that apple tree. Some roots are fed by dread. That apple tree blooms in winter when the ground is iron and white. Red fruit hangs beneath the branches only on the coldest nights. You can taste one and remember every promise you betrayed. That apple tree blooms in winter, but its fruit won't let you stay. I dug there after Mama's burial while sleet erased the road. Found a child's brass button and a chain gone green with mold. Then the cellar door swung open, though the key was in my hand, and a little voice behind me said, "Sister, now you understand." Now the apple tree blooms in winter, and two shadows cross the snow. One belongs to who was buried, one to who refused to know. I took one fruit between my fingers, heard my mother start to pray that apple tree blooms in winter, and tonight I mean to stay. By morning every branch was empty, every ribbon tied again, and two small sets of footprints stopped where the roots went in. The schoolhouse leans toward Miller Creek, its bell half eaten through. Vines have covered every window where the morning sunlight grew. But when December freezes hard and frost climbs up the wall, colored marbles cross the floorboards, though no child rolls them at all. Hear the marbles under the schoolhouse, blue and green beneath the pine. One for every truth they swallowed, one for every crooked line. You can lock the door till springtime, you can tear the bell rope down, but the marbles under the schoolhouse keep rolling toward the town. In 1950, Tommy Walker came to class with patched up knees. His father died along the railroad, his mother cleaned for families. When the teachers watched when missing, every finger pointed low. She searched his coat and found the silver someone else had hidden there. Hear the marbles under the schoolhouse, blue and green beneath the pine. One for every truth they swallowed, one for every crooked line. You can lock the door till springtime, you can tear the bell rope down, but the marbles under the schoolhouse keep rolling toward the town. She sent him walking home through snowfall, with no coat against the cold. By dusk they found his books near Miller Creek, but never found the boy. 40 years beneath the floorboard, she kept one note beneath the slate. Thomas never took the watch, my own son made the claim. Now the marbles leave the schoolhouse, cross the bridge at 9:30. Blue and green beneath the moonlight, rolling in a single line. They stop outside the teacher's headstone, then circle slowly round, and the smallest marble whispers what the living wouldn't sound. Last winter, Miller Creek froze over, and one child crossed it home. At sunrise, every marble vanished, except one on her stone. after we buried my father, I came back to settle the land. The barn leaned into the north wind. The wheat broke dry in my hands. Out past the rusted windmill, where the south field turned to stone, a scarecrow wore his Sunday coat, the one he'd never loaned. That scarecrow in my father's coat keeps pointing toward the gate, one arm raised toward the county road, one bent beneath the weight. The crows won't land beside him, the cattle won't come close. There's more than straw still standing in my father's Sunday coat. That acreage when I was 10 years old, a mother, 2 young daughters, and a boy named Samuel Cole. Daddy claimed they stole his money, sent the sheriff after them. They left their supper on the table and were never seen again. The scarecrow in my father's coat keeps pointing toward the gate, one arm raised toward the county road, one bent beneath the weight. The crows won't land beside him, the cattle won't come close. There's more than straw still standing in my father's Sunday coat. Coat down at sundown, found 4 names sewn in the seam, and a courthouse receipt for 40 acres folded underneath the sleeve. The Coles had bought the Southfield, Daddy forged the final page. Then the scarecrow turned behind me, though the air was still as gray. Now the scarecrow wears no clothing, that black coat hangs on my door. I nailed the rightful deed beside it for whoever comes once more. But every night across the stubble, 4 shadows cross the road, and something made of wheat and wire knocks beneath my father's coat. At dawn the south gate stood wide open, though I chained it twice before. 4 sets of footprints crossed the wheat field, and mine stopped at the door. And mine stopped at the door. Black dog waits at the county line, where the pavement turns to stone. Mud dried hard along his ribs, a freight rope hanging low. He never barks at passing trucks, never follows anyone. But when my headlights touch his eyes, he turns toward where I'm from. That black dog knows the road, every ditch and every flame. He keeps 10 steps ahead of me like guilt that learned my name. I can cross another border, I can drive till morning shines, but that black dog knows the road back across the county line. Town's red fireman coat the night the Benson farmhouse burned. Mrs. Benson screamed, "My boy's upstairs," but I saw where the floorboards turned. Old man Benson kept his payroll in a box beneath the stairs. I carried out $3,000 while the child was breathing there. That black dog knows the road, every ditch and every flame. He keeps 10 steps ahead of me like guilt that learned my name. I can cross another border, I can drive till morning shines, but that black dog knows the road back across the county line. Bought a used Ford pickup, a wedding ring, a patch of ground, but smoke came through the bedroom vent whenever rain was coming down. My wife would ask what woke me, I'd say the dog outside again. She never saw him by the fence, only ashes on my hands. Now the black dog leaves the roadside, walks beside me through the gate. The Benson place is weeds and chimney, but one upstairs window waits. I lay the money in the doorway, though the bills are black with time, and the black dog climbs the staircase as the church bell strikes 9. At dawn they found my truck still running, driver's door thrown open wide. 2 trails cross the burned out garden, one in boots and one in fire. Daddy came home every evening with a mountain in his lungs, coal dust halo on his jacket, old hymns underneath his tongue. Mama kept a wet rag waiting by the basin near the stove. He'd wash his hands till the water blackened, but the darkness never let him go. They shut the mine down in October, left the town with nothing much, just a church, a bar, a warning sign, and men afraid to touch. Now the elevator's rusted and the company's moved on, but I hear my father coughing every time the night gets long. He wore a coal dust halo, Black as sorrow, bright as flame, went down pouring to the mountain, came up poor just the same. He wore a coal dust halo round a saint they never knew, and every grave on Mercy Ridge has a little black in the blue. I took a job 3 towns over, selling tires off the interstate, but the hills kept leaning closer, like a judge behind a gate. My boy asked about his granddad when we passed the old mine road. I said some men feed their children with the years they never show. Then I found his lunch pail hidden in a shed behind the place. One last biscuit turned to stone, and my name scratched in the case. I carried it down to the valley where the creek runs dark and slow, and I swear I heard him singing from the ground below. He wore a coal dust halo, black as sorrow, bright as flame, went down pouring to the mountain, came up poorer just the same. He wore a coal dust halo round a saint they never knew, and every grave on Mercy Ridge has a little black in the blue. I used to hate that mountain for taking half his breath, but now I know it held his footsteps like a Bible holds a death. He wore a coal dust halo, black as sorrow, bright as flame. I see him in my son's eyes now when the evening calls his name. He wore a coal dust halo, no stone could tell it true, so I sing it down the holler till the black turns into blue. The mine is closed forever, but the dark still clocks in 2.